You know, we usually hear the saying, everything happens for a reason. And we get that reminder in the cutest possible way, thanks to the movie About Fate. So in it, Margot's sister's wedding is fast approaching, and so is her deadline to find a date. And her bestest bestie, Dana, is on it.
How about him? He seems fun. What? The wedding's in 4 hours. You can't afford to be picky.
Forget it. Can't just pick up some random guy off the street and bring him to my sister's wedding.
Sure you can. Hey. Want to go to a wedding later?
I have plans, or I would.
Of course you would.
She's a mad woman. And playing that bestest bestie in the film About Fate is a smart and talented individual who not only shines as an actress in her movie and TV roles, but also in real life, because she is a boss founding an incredible company that's making a huge difference. So please welcome my long-lost sister from another mister, Fikile Mthwalo in the house.
Thank you so much.
You're great, so you get a great intro.
Thank you.
You want to tell people how we're sisters?
We are both related to Tyler Perry, actually cousins. We're
Aside from the Tyler situation.
Oh, you mean the African connection?
The African
We're
connection.
from the motherland.
I'm from the west side.
I'm from the south.
I'm from Nigeria.
And I'm from Lesotho.
Lesotho.
Yes.
I know Lesotho. But we're going to get to our family reunion later. But
okay.
I told you I saw the movie. I did not want it to end.
Yeah, look, when I was shooting it, I didn't want the shoot to end either. It was so much fun to do, and it translates. It's such a fun movie to watch.
Exactly, because, okay, so you know, like, there's so much craziness going on around the world. This is such a great escape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And judging from that clip, and if you haven't seen the movie, Dana is quite the interesting character. How would you describe her? Loads of fun, though, but interesting.
She is, you know, she brought up the party girl in me. I mean, obviously I had a little British accent going on there.
You did.
You know what I'm saying? I had people like coming up to me like, did you watch England in the soccer match? And I was like, no, honey, I'm not British. But you know, Dana just brought out the fun side, you know, the forward side, the side that, like, I don't know, she was just a perfect excuse to act a little crazy.
And we see you acting alongside Emma Roberts, who also worked behind the scenes as one of the producers of the movie. So talk to us about this movie About Fate, because it's more than just a romantic comedy. I told people it's gonna revive their faith in love and in fate and in things happening for a reason and destiny.
Yeah, all of that. I think the cuteness about Fate, and I think why it resonates is because, you know, we try to control everything. You try to be on the dating apps, try to get out and meet people, but sometimes the person that's for you literally just like lands on your lap, or
your bed.
You know, or in your bed. That's this movie, and stuff just happens. But that's life. Yeah. You know, and we can all relate to that.
Exactly, and we can all relate to going to a wedding. And some people love going to weddings. No one does weddings like Africans. Also, my Indian friends do like weddings like no one else does. So, are you a wedding person? Do you love weddings? Do you have a love-hate relationship?
No, you know what? I'm generally very jolly.
Me too.
I'm there. It doesn't matter what culture. I'm there throwing money at the bride and the groom, because that's what we do back home. You know, you throw money,
we make
you
it
pick
rain.
it up, you start the cycle again if you run out of the money. Like, it's cool. So that's who I am, and I do love weddings.
Okay, so I will if I ever have a wedding, because growing up I was like, I want to have a wedding, because you see all the presents people get and how they spray money on the bride and groom. I was like, all right, that's it. I know it's not a good reason to have a wedding, but it's
and the dresses. It's a good enough reason.
And the dresses too.
Yeah.
Do you have any African weddings coming up soon?
No.
I have one in
friends,
April.
please get married so I can come to your weddings. You do?
Yeah.
Oh,
I can take you. You can come.
Yeah,
with me.
I'll be your plus one,
okay,
and I will ululate. I will be there ululating.
Everyone's like, you know, they understand. That's why they put the times on the whatever. They know if they say 4 p.m., you're showing up at 8.
That's how we do.
Exactly. That is how we do. But how we do is also how we excel. We are known to it. When I say we, I mean you, because not me. Because outside of acting, you have a passion project.
Yeah.
Near and dear to your heart, making a big difference. Talk to us about Glubs.
Well, Gloves is my startup. It's a biodegradable, disposable glove brand. There it is. And basically, it came out of the pandemic.
Oh.
So when everyone was protecting themselves, rightfully so, I was concerned about the amount of waste that regular latex and nitrile gloves were causing, not just in the streets, because they were everywhere in New York, but also in landfills. So normal plastic gloves break down in about 300 years. And so I decided to start a company that would set about like just fast forwarding that process to like 10 years or less. And so I started Gloves. And
Seriously?
yeah, we're still pre-product. We're working with a company in Malaysia and looking to raise capital to launch essentially the
Okay, so
brand.
that's why I said to you, were you a science major? Were you a scientist? Were you some kind of, like, who even thinks this out? I used a lot of gloves. I still use it. I didn't even say, oh my God, how do I create something? Only you. So like, do you have a science background?
You know what? Ancestrally, yes.
Okay.
So my mother is a microbiologist. She works
Okay,
for the
then.
United Nations.
Okay,
in
then.
Nigeria, actually.
Oh my God!
Hey, my mom is in Nigeria. She's in Sokoto, bless her. She's a
Oh my-
humanitarian worker, and she works with water, like creating water infrastructure.
We're gonna go visit her.
Yes. Oh, we should.
I'm not even joking. I was just there in October. We have to
really?
go visit her. I've
No,
never
let's
been
go
to
surprise
Sokoto
her.
before, so we have to go visit her.
Okay, let's do
I
it.
promise?
No, let's do it.
Okay, because I don't know, what are you here for Christmas?
Yeah, I'm here for Christmas.
So how often do you go home?
As often as I can. I was just there about a week ago, actually.
Okay, so I know your mom's a microbiologist, works for the UN in Nigeria, but did I hear something about your grandfather being a butcher? And
Yes,
you being vegan?
I am the butcher's granddaughter.
And you're vegan?
Well,
Or working towards it?
no, I was actually vegan for 4 years until May. Then
What
I went
happened?
Miley.
Oh, okay.
I went Miley. No, I just started introducing some clean proteins.
Yes, that's good.
I think the biggest reason, honestly, it was the animals.
Yeah.
And I know when I tell this to my African family, they
I don't
really
eat
try to
meat.
keep a straight face. They're
I
like,
only eat fish and eggs. So
Okay.
there was like, how?
Yeah,
Why do you not
why?
eat? Why? That's what they say. Why? Who does not eat meat? Because meat is
Exactly.
like major.
yeah, and they're like, okay, how about chicken?
Yeah.
At least.
And my mom knows I don't eat meat, but every single time she's like, I'm like, what are you eating? She's like, turkey. Do you want some? Woman, no.
You know.
You know.
So
you know.
But it really was. I think it's born out of out of the same thing with gloves, a love for the environment, a love for and respect for other beings. So yeah.
Wow.
But in May, yeah.
All I know is whatever you're having, we would like to have too, because all of this, I don't know what clean protein you're having, whatever it is, whatever, give us the recipe, we'll be on it, because all this glow, the lights are not even on in here, people. The lights are off, but it's all her, just saying. So, but see,
Thank
see,
you.
it's the glow, it's the glow. Okay, so everyone go support my sister Fikile. The movie About Fate is now available on digital everywhere. I saw it on Prime Video. If you want my Prime account, I'll give it to you. Don't tell Jeff Bezos, but you are going to love it.